Pittsburgh Steelers right now. They play the Cowboys this week, by the way. Russell Wilson, you see him there. He's been doing more in practice this week, trying to come back from that calf injury still. But Justin Fields remains the starter for now. Now, one reason to stick with Fields, his accuracy has improved in a huge way this season. Last season, Fields finished among the worst in the league in completion rate by any way you broke it down. But this year, he's top 10 in the NFL on passes 15 yards downfield against the blitz and throwing the ball outside the numbers as well. RC, just how good has Fields been?
Man, he's been so good. He's been so good, Laura. You wore that outfit. And I'm going to tell you, most days, I can't see you guys when I'm not working in there. So I am so fired up about your fit and the fact that I can actually see it.
Thanks.
But here's what makes me mad about Arthur Smith. Why don't we do it more? Like, he's been so good with pushing the football down the field, hitting George Pickens in those one-on-one situations, getting outside the pocket, throwing in between the numbers, giving guys opportunities for yards after the catch. But we act like we got to wait till the game get tight in the second half. Why not give him those opportunities to start? DeMarcus Lawrence banged up. Micah Parsons banged up. Kalen Carson on the outside, the rookie, not healthy. They're going from Booth to Mukama. They got all kind of people out there playing corner for the Dallas Cowboys. We don't even know. Let's go attack them. Let's go make plays. Why are we waiting? And so for me, it's going to be Arthur Smith. Take the seatbelt off of Justin Fields early and let him cook.
Kind of agree. Kind of like it.
True, but it's Dallas. So you can run the ball, Ryan, in this one. And the thing I liked watching the Steelers against the Colts was I feel like this run game is so close. And you saw, I think, some improvements that I expect to carry over this week and beyond. A couple things that jumped out to me. One, Cordero Patterson on gap and duo runs, running with great vision behind that offensive line. I think he's better suited for those types of runs than Najee Harris. And then Justin Fields himself, I felt, showed he looked the most decisive as a runner as he has all year. And that ability of his to get north-south, particularly on draws against this Colts defense, against a Cowboys defense that is frankly too light to handle Justin Fields at the second level, I think that's going to be a massive problem this weekend.
I literally, to our producer, Mark Eisman, sent him a tape and I said, I feel like the Steelers' run game is so close to a breakout game because they're like that one block away. If you just keep straining or just keep pushing or get better with one certain landmark, you're going to pop a 3-yard run to a 10-yard run. Here's split flow, okay? Look at the right side. The front side looks majestic right now. If you just get that backside there, Najee Harris is 10 yards downfield at worst. That's split flow. Now let's watch this front side weak zone. Again, watch everybody's block, and then the right guard is just getting tugged on. If we get that front side backer, we're out the gate. And then another opportunity to run front side dive, right side of your screen, a little trap block, backside. If you just get to that front side backer, receiver coming inside out, we're popping another big run. So some teams that struggle to run the football, they're getting whooped at the point of contact. There's TFLs. You got people missing blocks on a consistent basis. When everybody's doing their job but one, I always believed that was encouraging because you're that one strain or push away.
Okay. There's a bunch of things that I really want to unpack here. First off, I want to completely disagree with Ryan Clark, quite frankly. One, seatbelts save lives, so don't take off the seatbelt. And this whole idea of, like, let Justin Fields cook. Listen. You're now with Mike Tomlin. You're with a very smart head coach, a defensive head coach, and defensive coaches tend to be a little bit more conservative, okay? And so the game plan isn't like, let's highlight everything Justin Fields can do. Let's do that. No. Things have been going really well. You've been executing a really, really good offense. You saw all those numbers, right? Top 10 in all of those metrics. Continue to do that. You're playing an inferior opponent, okay? Sometimes when you play an inferior opponent, it's time to just really just have at it, right? That's when you're a team that you've been around for a while. That's when you've been organized. That's when you've been, really rolling for a long time together. You understand each other deeply. It's not a new coordinator. It's not a new quarterback, right? You don't have those things. So you don't need to do that. Just be smart. continue to be smart, right? Run the ball. Don't ask Justin Fields to do too much. Don't try to be like, well, look what he can do. Let's keep doing it. Let's push the ball down the field more. There's no need to do that. This defense should easily stop the Dallas Cowboys, okay? And this offense should easily be able to take advantage of all of the issues and all of the main injuries that Cowboys defense has. So there's no reason to do anything kind of crazy. Don't outcoach yourself. Don't try to put on a showcase, right? You're not trying to get Justin Fields to get into college here, okay? He's not trying to have, put some highlights on some film to send to some programs around, around the country for some schools. That's not the story here. This isn't about Justin Fields. This is about the Pittsburgh Steelers, okay? So I totally disagree with that. I'm not saying that you keep Justin Fields on a leash here. I'm not saying that you don't let Justin Fields be Justin Fields, but you continue to do what's been working, right? You take a similar approach as the Washington Commanders have done in a lot of ways with Jaden Daniels, quite frankly, right? You simplify things, allow him to execute, occasionally ask him to make a big play, make a big run, make a big throw, but it's not all about that, right? It's not just 100% singular on just Justin Fields. So that I totally disagree with. I mean, I understand people are really excited that Justin Fields has greatly improved, and that's awesome, honestly. It's always nice to see someone who was suffering kind of being given another chance and having him have his success. But take these wins when you can get them, right? Don't try to do anything that you need not to do. Unless the game is just giving you that, right? Unless the game is rolling, right? And very early on, you jump out 21-0, then sure, if you want to get a little bit creative and maybe try to, be conservatively aggressive or try to see what else you can do with Justin Fields, I'm all for that. But again, the object is to win the game, right? That is the name of the game, is to win the game, right? And continue to develop Justin Fields. I've said this again and again and again. You're treating Justin Fields like he is a rookie. He was broken. We saw the stats, okay? He was broken with the Chicago Bears. He needs to unlearn things, relearn things, and learn new things with Arthur, okay? With Arthur Smith, the OC from the Steelers. That is a process. You just want to see Justin Fields continue to get better and make progress week to week to week. Again, there's actual legitimate veterans who are continuing to improve and get better week to week to week. And so Justin Fields is not an exception to that. But it is emphasized because of everything that happened with Chicago. So the Steelers have a real chance to go up 4-1 to take a more commanding lead of this division. And at that point, I mean, it's just like the Steelers would have to go on like a devastating losing streak to not be able to make the playoffs. So that's why I'm saying just be smart. You might need a game where you need Justin Fields to be bigger than what he's been doing, right? There might be a game where that happens, and it's probably not going to be versus the Cowboys. So don't try to turn it into that, right? And I believe Mike Tomlin is smart enough. But I think this also, to be clear, I think this has the potential for the Steelers to have a big game with Justin Fields. I definitely think that's possible. I definitely think it's possible for him to kind of have a game like Ryan Clark is talking about. But if it is, it's because that's what the Dallas Cowboys are giving them. It's clear that the Dallas Cowboys just can't stop it, right? And if that's the case, then it's a safer bet to do that. But my point is you don't have to push that to happen. Still let the game come to you, right? That's what I'm really kind of advocating more than anything. And the truth is if the Steelers defense is really as top in the league as a lot of people believe it to be, as I believe that the Steelers believe it to be, then you should easily be able to stop the Dallas Cowboys, okay? They have no run game. They have Dak Prescott, who I think is not this next level top, 2 quarterback, considering he's getting paid $60 million a year, as well as they got CeeDee Lamb, right? You contain CD, what's Dak gonna do, right? So this game, if you are a legitimate defense, you should be able to make Dak look absolutely pedestrian, right? You should make him look absolutely lost and confused, and should be able to pounce on him. The run game should be able to do nothing. You're gonna shut down CD, and boom, there you go. So that's what I'm interested to see, quite frankly, because this game, I feel like we can learn some stuff from this team. Because if this is a tight game, right? If the Steelers don't win this game pretty convincingly, that I lean more towards me saying, well, that means the Steelers aren't as good as I think they are, because I don't really think the Cowboys are good. It's harder for me if this is a close game that I think, well, you know what, maybe the Cowboys are better than I thought they were. If Dak balls out, right, and plays really, really well, then I would be like, all right, maybe. But it would make me question the Steelers' defense then and say, well, they're able to play pretty good against, a week 1 Kirk Cousins, and they played Bo Nix, and they played Flacco, right? Like then, and they an injured Justin Herbert. Like it would definitely skew things a little bit. But I can see why you're going to believe in the Steelers defense, Mike Tomlin, what they've done historically, who they have on that team. So you're going to lean towards them saying, yeah, I know they played some, bad teams, but hey, they obviously have a great defense no matter who they're playing. And again, if that's the case, then you should easily be able to shut down Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about the Steelers versus the Cowboys? Who you got? And what do you think Justin Fields is going to do? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment, so whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions. Let's get in some fights. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here, and I'd absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to, something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're on our way to doing it. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help with the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much, and see you next time.